The relationship between Marxism and nationalism is indeed a complex and evolving one. Initially, Marxism theoretically rejected nationalism as a temporary phenomenon linked to the capitalist mode of production. Marx and Engels considered nationalism to be a divisive force that ultimately needed to be transcended in the pursuit of a classless society. However, in practice, Marxism has often leveraged the appeal of nationalism to mobilize support and achieve its goals. The evolution of Marxism's stance on the nationality question can be traced back to the writings and actions of Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels. Despite their critical view of nationalism, they did not provide a clear and definitive position on the issue. This lack of a definitive stance has led to varied interpretations and applications of Marxist thought in different historical and geographical contexts. Initially, in the 1840s, Marx and Engels were dismissive of nationalism, viewing it as a bourgeois distraction from the more important struggle between the proletariat and the bourgeoisie. However, as they engaged more deeply with the political realities of their time, their views began to shift. By the 1860s, they acknowledged that nationalism could have progressive aspects, particularly in the context of anti-colonial and anti-imperialist struggles. They recognized that national liberation movements could play a crucial role in the broader struggle against capitalism and imperialism. Several factors influenced Marx and Engels' evolving perspective on the nationality question. One key factor was their increasing involvement in revolutionary activities and their interactions with various national movements. Their desire to build a broad-based coalition against the ruling classes led them to adopt a more nuanced view of nationalism, seeing it as a potential ally in certain contexts rather than an inherent enemy. Their theoretical dogmatism was thus tempered by their practical activism. Marx and Engels' views on nationalism were not static, but evolved in response to changing political and social circumstances. This evolution reflects a broader pattern within Marxist thought, where ideological rigidity often gives way to pragmatic considerations in the face of real-world challenges. In summary, the relationship between Marxism and nationalism has been characterized by a gradual shift from outright rejection to a more complex and sometimes supportive stance. Marx and Engels' initial theoretical opposition to nationalism was moderated by their practical experiences and the changing political landscape of the mid-19th century. This nuanced understanding of the nationality question has allowed Marxism to adapt and remain relevant in various historical contexts, even as it continues to grapple with the tensions between internationalism and national identity,